up? Welcome back to Foundation Week, where every single day for 7 straight days we talk about a new foundation here on my channel. And this Foundation Week is going to be all about powder foundations. There's not enough powder foundation reviews out there, so I'm testing out 7 powder foundations that I think would work for someone that has dry, normal skin, and we're going to see if it works. I'm going to wear it all day. I'm going to bring you guys in really close, unfiltered into my face so you can see how the powder looks on my face and how it sits on my dry skin. I'm also going to be checking if the flash test. I'm going to be swatching it next to other foundations that match me so you can kind of get an idea of the shade. I also have a huge shade list down below of foundations that match me, so you can check that out. We're also going to be seeing how long it wears. We're going to see if it does what the foundation claims to do on the packaging and on the website. And it's going to be really fun. So I hope you guys have been liking Foundation Week so far. It is day 5, and I hope you continue to watch it. If you're new, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. Make sure you come back tomorrow, and make sure you check out the Foundation Week playlist at the very end. I have reviewed a ton of foundations, and I'll definitely put the powder foundation playlist up here as well. So if you've missed any of those videos, you can go check those out. So today's foundation, I am so freaking excited. Oh, first off, before I start with that, I saw this shirt at Costco. It says Arizona, but in the way that the Friends, logo is, and I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with it, and that's why I'm wearing a sweater inside, because first off, the AC is blasting, and I love this so much. I can't wait for winter time to wear it. So if you have a Costco near you, you might have one that says the state that you are in. I found this in Arizona, so they probably have, I would guess, a Rhode Island one maybe. I need to go check that out and see. Today's foundation is the Urban Decay Stay Naked The Fix 16-hour wear powder foundation. I have not tried the Stay Naked foundation, liquid foundation, but I've wanted to. And then I saw that they had a powder foundation, and I was really exciting. It says it's a long wear vegan formula with real skin matte finish with moringa seed extract. So the shade, this is what it looks like. The shade I got was 51NN, which is what I would be in their liquid foundation. So I figured that this would be a good match for me. And I swatched this to check, and oh my gosh, the formula of this is so incredibly soft. It made me so excited, and I hope that this looks absolutely gorgeous on me, because oh my gosh, the formula itself feels so creamy and soft. But then in the back of the box it says, microfine powder transforms skin with seamless instant full coverage. Breathable, real skin, matte finish, does not transfer, stays true to color, water resistant, sweat resistant, vegan formula, does not contain animal derived ingredients or byproducts. Okay, so the box definitely has a better description than I think Sephora's website sometimes. So it's supposed to be sweat resistant, water resistant. It doesn't transfer, it stays true to color, so it doesn't oxidize. Sometimes powder foundations can oxidize, so we're going to check and see if this one does. None of the ones I've tried so far have, so that's pretty good. Whoa. Alright, so let's swatch this next to other foundations that match me. Let's check if it oxidizes, and then let's start to apply this onto the face, you guys. Hit the like if you like Foundation Week, and let's get started. So we're going to start from left to right. First, we're going to do the Revolution Powder Foundation in P8, then the L'Oreal True Match Powder Foundation in N4, then the Maybelline Superstay Powder Foundation in Natural Beige, then the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination in Medium Tan, then the Urban Decay Naked Powder Foundation in F1NN, then the Shiseido Foundation in Powder Foundation in Sand, then last the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation in Y355, then last, just for reference, is my Too Faced Born This Way in Natural Beige. Okay, so any makeup that I use in this video or anything that I wear today, I will have linked below in the description box, so you can check that out if you're interested. I'm just going to start with the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer that I've used all week long with powder foundation from Ciate. You can have a really good primer, you guys. If you haven't seen my other videos, you should definitely check them out. You need a really good primer. And setting your face is definitely something you should do if you have dry skin and want to use powder foundation and you want it to look super melted into the skin. So on one side of the face, I will be using the Tarte brush as well, which I will link below, and on the other side, whatever pad comes in the foundation itself. So concealer first, really quickly. I'm gonna use the Hourglass Concealer. I am going to go in with a cream contour. This is the Fenty in Teddy. This one's a bit dark, so I'm going to use this first before I go in with my powder foundation. It's because I want to have a good contour and I want to use this one. And then underneath here is the little sponge. So I'll use the sponge on one side and the brush on the other. That looks so blurring, and like this one really does kind of blur my pores because I do have pores here. Okay, I'm gonna try the sponge. That's the way every day goes. Looking back, I know we started falling. We were falling in love. I could definitely see it being full coverage. I definitely think it's full coverage. So this is what it looks like with just the powder. I think it looks really nice. I'm super excited about this one. It looks really good. So I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back and I'll spray one side of the face with MAC Fix Plus and I'll show you guys what that looks like then. Okay, so I finished the rest of my makeup. I'm going to spray this side with MAC Fix Plus. So these are the two different sides. Alright, so let's take a close look at what it looks like now that I've kind of sprayed half of my face. You guys kind of saw that. And let's see what it looks like. I am really excited. I really love this so far. I don't feel like you have to spray it. I think to get less of a powdery look and a more meshed look, you definitely should spray it. It just makes everything melt into the skin 10 times better. But I love how it looks. I feel like this is one of the powders that will definitely blur pores. I think that powder foundation tends to accentuate if you have any pores. So definitely using a pore filling primer is definitely important on your pores, but I feel like this one does a good job of blurring that area a little bit better than the other ones did. And I do feel like it's full coverage. I do feel like it's full coverage. It didn't oxidize. It looks true to color. We'll see if it's sweat proof and waterproof as I wear it, because I do go outside and it's super humid, and that's a good way to check and see how sweat proof and waterproof it is. So so far it looks really good, and I do look like I have a full coverage foundation on. So that's kind of exciting. So we'll see how it looks throughout the day. I will show you guys how it looks in natural daylight. I will also check in at the 5-hour mark and talk about flash tests and all that at that time. So I like it so far. I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Okay, so I'm here in natural daylight in front of a window, and you can see kind of how the foundation looks now. This is, what is that? This is no spray, and here's where I use the spray, and you can tell how smooth it looks. there's no like filter on my camera, guys. I mean, you can see my lines, so there's no filter. It looks literally like that side, like I used a filter to blur that side because it looks so smooth. But you can see my scar, like, this is just the powder. It looks so freaking good. I'm so impressed. And this is usually a dry patch, and you can see it doesn't look too bad. It's looking really good. Okay guys, so it's been about 5.5 hours and I thought I would check in. Here I am in front of the window, so I'm getting some natural lighting. So you guys can tell that there's no filter. I always mention that because you can see like my lines. A filter would just like blur my whole face. But this is what I look like. On this side is where I sprayed. And on this side I didn't, and you can see how I kind of look a little bit more powdery on this side than this side. This side literally looks like I'm wearing liquid foundation, which I think is really cool because it's not liquid and it went on so quickly, like a lot quicker than actual liquid foundation. Okay, so really quickly, let's look at the foundation and see how it looks. It's been over 12 hours. It looks really nice still. I mean, I do look very glowy. I think this is a foundation you don't really need to spray because the side I sprayed is very, very, very glowy. It's been so hot and humid today. But I truly am impressed because I still look flawless. I still have amazing coverage. It hasn't transferred. This is probably I keep saying it's one of my favorites. Each one is one of my favorites, but this is a really good one if you don't want to spray. If you don't want to spray your face, this is a really good foundation to try because it just looks really smooth and really flawless, and you don't need to spray it. The finish of it is just absolutely beautiful and absolutely amazing. It's really sunk into my skin beautifully, you guys. So if you're interested in this foundation, I think this is a 10 out of 10. And I know I've said that with all of them, but this one truly does like look so gorgeous on the skin, even with the glowiness. This looks like I'm wearing a dewy foundation is what this looks like. So I definitely am super impressed. Also, I did not get a flashback with this foundation at all, if you are wondering. This is just a really good foundation. I don't know what else to say. You guys kind of see it for yourselves. It wears beautifully, gives me that coverage, it just looks nice. So I truly am impressed. You guys don't forget to come back tomorrow for another day of foundation week for day 6. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.